Hi there, my name's Damien Pechacek. This is my lovely wife Michelle. We're national consultants with Ambit Energy. So a little bit before Ambit Energy, I met my wife Michelle. We met at Texas A&M University, and I fell in love and we got married. And when we got married, we had some goals. We wanted to have a big family. God blessed us with 6 beautiful children. Another big goal was we obviously wanted to homeschool the kids and raise them and not rely on nannies and babysitters and those types of things. Prior to Ambit, I was in the rat race, working 70 hours a week at a health club.
With Damien being away so much working, it was really stressful. The kids were always looking for him, do activities, be part of the Boy Scouts, do the dad things, and it was hard to come up with reasons why he couldn't be there all the time.
Well, the way I heard about Ambit Energy was a good buddy of mine, Steve Thompson, that I've known for many years. He gave me a call. We had done some business together in a previous endeavor, and he called me up and told me about this fantastic opportunity called Ambit Energy, and he was all excited about it, and I was listening, and he also let me know that I couldn't be a customer because I lived in an area that wasn't deregulated. And I just said, well, that sounds nice for you, but not for me. It just didn't make sense. I couldn't be my own customer, and everybody I knew, at least I thought I knew, was in my backyard, and you know, it wasn't in a situation where it made any sense. Plus, I was working 70 hours a week, so I was like, no thank you. So I talked to Sean, my business partner, and we got started, and you know, we put our head down, worked only a couple hours a week because full-time business, working 70 hours, and didn't have a whole lot of time, but I knew what to do and how to do it. So during those couple hours, I made a lot of phone calls, and I was very excited and called everybody I knew in Houston at that time, and Dallas, and looking for some customers at the time, and everybody wanted to do the business. So it was a good problem. 9 months later, we were executive consultants and never looked back. You know, the why in this business, I think, is critical. You know, you've got to have reasons bigger than yourself. You know, I think it's okay in the beginning to have some whys of, I want to make more money, or I want to be able to pay off debt, things like that. You know, once that's crossed off, we've got to put another why in there. So, you know, as we look at our why, we've got kids. Our oldest is about to be 17 years old. College is only a year away. And, you know, at the end of the day, if they want to go to college, we want to be able to afford to send them to college. That's a big why for Michelle and I. And, you know, a reality check hit me on that, I think is interesting. I was sitting there in a booster club meeting at the high school, and they were talking about how our kids are going to be going through high school for all these years, and I thought, oh my goodness, let's fast forward to college. Starting in about a year, we're going to have at least one child in college for 17 years in a row, and that's if they only do it for 4 years. And most of the time, we'll have 2 or 3 in college at a time. So our why is definitely gravitated to college. Thanks to Ambit, we get to spend a lot of time together as a family. One of the things that we enjoy is getting out and doing some fun stuff together. Today we had the opportunity to go to Natural Bridge Caverns and do some zip lining and checking out the big canopy and kind of testing our fear of heights. We're getting ready to go do some spelunking and caving and all that kind of stuff. And you know, for most of you that out there that have had the opportunity to get to know me, I'm obviously a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, whether it's, well, I just got to skydive for the first time. Lots of snorkeling and cliff diving and that type of stuff. A 5-star trip, it's exponentially bigger and better. The opportunity to spend time on a tropical island with, you know, with the owners of the company and rub shoulders with them and get to know them on a personal level. I mean, Jerry knows Michelle and I by name and our kids by name. And it's just fascinating to me to have that relationship. The yellow jacket, hitting that millionaire club mark was a big one. You know, that's a little more just math. You know, you're going to get there eventually if you're building your business, right? But so at the time, I didn't think it was going to be that exciting. But when I got that darn jacket and put it on in front of thousands of people, it teared me up pretty big. And I'd have to say, oh man, Pace Setter Award was a big deal for Sean and I. That's an award that you get when, you know, for the EC or executive consultant at that time that helped produce the most senior consultants in that organization. So many reasons why somebody should get into this business. The obvious ones, in my opinion, would be the fact that it's a service. You know, it's electricity. Everybody uses it. It's natural gas. Everybody uses it. You know, they don't think about it. It's something they purchase on a regular basis, and it's a necessity. You know, beyond that, beyond those types of things, I think it's one of those, it's an investment in yourself. You know, I mean, you've got to really dig deep and look at you and decide, hey, is this something, you know, am I getting where I want to get in life with the vehicle I have right now? If you've gotten kicked around by life and you're in the rat race, then I would highly recommend you take a serious look at this. I mean, it can change your life. It's changed ours. It can give you time freedom. It can give you financial freedom. It can do all of those things for you. It's just really comes down to, what do you want? When I got started, I didn't try to reinvent the wheel. It was all a matter of just plugging into the proven system that was already there. We were very blessed to get in a time where we had a little bit of an impact on the system. But you know, for those people that are getting started right now, the better you are at plugging in, the better you are at taking yourself out of the equation, the better you are at not having any original thoughts. Just plug in and accept the fact that what's been built ahead of you and been proven really works. And if you have belief in that, not only belief in the company, belief in the industry, belief in yourself, believe in the system.